What's up, guys? It's John Reeves Live. And today we're going to be checking out BTS performing the FIFA World Cup halftime performance. I am so excited for them to be able to be a part of this. I think this really launches them into an even bigger stage and got them in front of a lot of people who have probably never seen them before. In fact, whenever this actually happened live, I was on a plane and someone was watching this on their phone and they'd never seen BTS. So whenever they came on, they were like, who are they? I could hear them audibly gasp. They were like the chair in front of me. It was amazing. So either way, there's a lot of new ARMY that I think came from this live performance, and I'm genuinely stoked to be actually watching this for the first time. So, saying that, if y'all are new to my channel, smash the sub button. If y'all would like to watch extra content, I'm actually watching the first episode of Jungkook's I Am Still over on our Patreon. We're going to be following that series as well, too, but that should be up at the same time that this drops on YouTube. But either way, saying that, if y'all are new to my channel, smash the sub button. Let's check this out together. Freaking boom! And then hitting that play button. This is actually a really short video as well, too, but either way, freaking boop. Shake it.
Shoes on, get up in the morning, couple minutes, rock and roll.
I love how present his voice sounds there. That sounds so clean, man. And my God, like, I know they really want to play the Super Bowl as well, but the Super Bowl is known for, like, making artists lip sync and stuff. And so I'm really curious how that performance would actually go. But dude, this sounds very, like, very present, his voice.
Kick out, kick the ball, running on like a rolling stone. Sing so long, jump up to the top of the throne.
Oh.
Sing jump, come on, phone, nice the end, a game of football.
In a game of football? No, they did not.
Sing jump, come on, phone, nice the end, a game of football. This can you hear the baseball? I'm ready. Love it, sweat it, honey.
Harder than freaking sugar.
I'm good to go. I'm diamond. You know I go. Hey, so let's go. Hey, 'cause I in this destiny. So watch me bring good vibes with the night. Hey, the cheating with the little funky soul.
Yes.
Like dynamite. Whoa.
I freaking love this. Dude, that was such a flex. I freaking love this. The fact that he, like, and by the way, I'm in an apartment. I don't know how loud I should actually be talking right now. No clue. But dude, the fact that he, like, starts this off, no freaking microphone. And you can hear, like, obviously they have backing tracks, right? But, like, you can hear that there's Jimin's backing track. And then whenever he does start singing, he's, like, way over the mix, dude. I love that. Yes, it's such a flex.
Oh my God. Shining through the city with the little fucking soul. Light it up like dynamite.
They're crushing this performance, man. And that's wild backup dancers.
So watch me bring the fire, set the light. Oh, shit. The little fucking soul. Light it up like dynamite. Whoa.
Oh my God! Really quick, also, oh, hold on. I think because they skip around in this, right? I freaking love them, dude. Oh my God! And then Ted, oh my God, this is such a wild halftime performance, man. But one thing I wanted to show you guys is, like, if you go back here to RM, actually, RM. And it should be, like, right back here, right? Yeah, this whole section right here. So, like, a lot of times, you might not know this, but, like, for live performances, there's a ton of artists out there. Like, even though you might be hearing their voice, it's still going to have, like, Melodyne, auto-tune of some type. Not necessarily Melodyne. I don't know what the name of the program that they use for live performance auto-tuning is, but a lot of the times it will snap to, like, a certain key. Like, if you're in a key of A or whatever, every note that you're going to sing is going to snap to that, and you can actually edit to how much it's going to snap to that. Well, the reason I bring this up is because I don't actually think they have that on here. I don't think there's any of that on this. This might be one of the, like, the cleanest vocal things I've heard in a long time on something so big as this. And, like, listening back to, we can even go back to V's thing right here. I'll listen to his first, but I know it was somewhere in this area where I was like, because it's totally different. It's way, like, it's not off key. It's not like that, but it's not what they would have done if it was like a correction, like a live correction software that they were using. So, like, listen to this and I'll point out the part.
The ball running on like a rolling stone.
Like with JK, by the way, that dude is a literal freaking chameleon with his voice, and he can like latch onto any note he wants to. So I don't ever assume that like he even needs anything like that. Nobody in the band needs it at this point, obviously, but like JK, it's never a question.
Sing song when I'm walking on, jump up to the top of the ground.
That part right there, that's one part where he hit that falsetto, he said to the top, and the way that he hit that note, it was like not corrected, in my opinion at
Rolling
least.
stone. Sing song when I'm walking on, jump up to the top of the ground.
Like there's this little, like there's an oddity in the way that he hit that falsetto right there.
Ting tong, call me on my phone, I see and I get my football. This day, heaven, can you hear the baseball? I'm ready.
So you see it's a little bit higher, like RM's voice is a little bit higher, and a lot of the reasons sometimes that can be as well too is like sometimes your voice might not be coming through as well in your headphones or something like that, so he's actually shooting a little bit over the note there, and whenever you hear stuff like that, it's like, I don't know, for me at least, I'm sure there's probably somebody like Wings of Pegasus that might be able to like disprove whatever I'm saying, but just from the first listen through without putting it in some kind of program to see if it's tuned, it feels very real to me, like it seems.
This day, heaven, can you hear the baseball? I'm ready. Love it, sweaty, honey, yeah, these beats are chain like money.
Even Suga's part right there. So there's like so much coolness to this, and I guess the reason I'm nerding out so much about it is because like the idea of them playing the Super Bowl is definitely out there. And let me know please in the comments like what y'all's thoughts are. Do you think they're going to be playing the Super Bowl? Fingers crossed, they would be the best freaking Super Bowl halftime performance band out there. I cannot think of another band right now that would do better than BTS would. And if you can think of somebody, please challenge me on that in the comments. I mean, I don't know, but anyways, would genuinely love them to be on there, but the reason I bring up all this stuff about like how live that it feels, at least that performance was, is because I know in the Super Bowl they don't allow for that many times.